6 months ago, I got banned from my local pub for pissing on the chairs in the smoking area. I pissed off my friends because I was rude and cheeky and I was just being a bastard, man. I almost got into several fights, and I've never been in a fight in my life. I've never hit anybody, I've never been hit. I woke up the next day feeling morbidly depressed. Something has got to change here. I can't keep living like this. So I made a promise. If you go back and watch my video 6 months ago, titled, I really messed up this time, I made a promise that I'm going to stop drinking alcohol for as long as possible. How many times have you woken up the next day or heard someone else say the next day, oh, I'm never drinking again? That never happens. They always drink the next weekend. So I said, I'm not going to be another fucking number. I'm going to set a realistic goal for myself, 3 months. And then who knows, after the 3 months is up, maybe I'll set another goal. Or maybe I'll just become an alcoholic. We'll see. I made a bet with my friends. If I drink alcohol between now and in the next 3 months, I'm going to give all of you guys €10 each. It's €100 altogether. And any time that I had gone to the pub within those 3 months and felt a little bit tempted, I just thought back to this bet. Hold on a second, I've got money riding on this. You ain't getting my money, bitches. And I feel like it really helped. Obviously you have to be serious, because I could have just drank and not told anyone, but what would be the point? I'm doing this for me, not for anybody else. So these are two little things that really helped me give up alcohol. And now I'm going to talk about what I learned. I've had a couple of drinks since then, on occasions. And I've learned a couple of things. I've learned that alcohol was keeping me at a stagnant level of confidence. I was relying on the alcohol to bring the confidence up here, instead of just doing it myself. So every time I went to the pub or I went out somewhere where alcohol was involved and I didn't drink, essentially I was putting myself in an uncomfortable position. That's why people drink at the end of the day, right? They feel uncomfortable, they don't feel confident. They've got this personality buried deep down inside of them that they need alcohol to come and lift up, to remove the inhibition so that they can start behaving in a way or saying things that they would never say sober. So I learned forced confidence. By forcing myself into these scenarios, I became so much more confident. In fact, now when I have a drink, I feel less confident. I'm aware that I'm slurring my words and I'm sloppy in my movement and I'm slow to think. And that's what you're doing every weekend. You're keeping yourself at this shit level of confidence when you could be way up here. You could be that drunk person all the time, in every scenario. Doesn't that sound way better? You would save so much money. You wouldn't put on so much calories. You wouldn't get so hungry that you'd eat 1,000 more calories and have 5 meals instead of 3. I learned that it's kind of fucked up that we don't question this substance that is globally celebrated. There's so many scenarios where alcohol is the reason to celebrate something. Think about this. I don't know if it's like this in every country, but in Dublin Airport, if you go 3 a.m., 12 in the afternoon, 11 p.m., you're always going to find people at the pub drinking alcohol. Hell, my own friends do it. The last time we went somewhere together, we had to go to the airport for 3:30 in the morning, and the first thing they thought was, right, which pub are we going to? Let's go have a drink. And I just thought, hold on a second. You're going to go drink a pint of alcohol to then sit on a plane for 3 hours? What's the fucking point? For me, drinking alcohol was to get drunk, to get this level of confidence and energy and have some fun. What's the fucking point of having an alcoholic beverage to then just go and sit still for 3 hours and having to piss? I hate pissing in airplanes, because usually I'm on the middle seat or the inside, and I don't like getting people to stand up for me to piss. It's kind of fucked up. You should be more assertive. Don't be like me. But I started questioning, why do we all just accept this as the normal? I made a list of pros and cons, and the only pro is that it's hella fun. Okay? I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Alcohol can make things fun, right? It can be useful in certain situations. But the amount of cons just stacked up fucks up your sleep. You eat more. You drink so much calories. You make bad decisions. You end up probably fighting with a lot more people than you usually would. It just didn't make sense. All for this one pro of having more fun that you probably won't even remember the next day. And that's why I'm making this video. I want people to wake the fuck up. And look, I get it. It's habit, right? We've been doing this over and over and over again. It's probably something you wouldn't even think about quitting. Maybe you don't know how to quit. Maybe you've tried and you can't because your friends pressure you into drinking. And that's when you've got to start thinking, whose life is more important here, mine or my friends? Is their opinion of me really going to sway my own decisions here? Am I that much of a little bitch that I don't care about myself enough to just say no? And then they offer you again, just say no. No thanks. Oh, come on, are you really going to come out here? Not, yeah, sorry, I am. Will I just go home? Was that better for you? Sometimes you have to be an asshole. And saying no to drinking is not even being an asshole. And if your friends are the type that are pressuring you to drink when you're trying to do better for yourself and make better decisions, then they're not the friends for you. I watched this video that I made 6 months ago of this whole incident and me giving up alcohol, and I actually completely forgot about this, but I was so terrified of losing my friends. I was struggling with the decision. I was like, oh my god, I want to give up alcohol, but I'm so scared that I won't see my friends again. I love my friends, blah, 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 blah. Since I quit alcohol, I've barely even heard from them. And that made me really think, wow, the only reason we were friends was because I kept messaging them on the weekends to go get drunk. And they're not bad people. If I'd seen them today, we'd still get on, but it just goes to show there was nothing in that friendship. It was just me needing people to drink with. The same reason why your friends want you to keep drinking. They need you so that they don't feel like such a piece of shit. That they have someone to share this with. They're not just alone drinking. And I made new friends. It wasn't hard at all. But back then, watching the video, I seen the emotion in my face. I really was scared for my future because loneliness is one of the biggest causes of death. But I made new friends, no problem. I made friends who support me in my goals, who actually also don't drink, so that even further motivates me not to drink. And I have deep conversations with these people. I feel like I can really be vulnerable with them and let my guard down and be myself. I don't have to impress them or act cool or make them laugh. I'm gonna make a video about how to say no and how to give up alcohol because I need people to wake the fuck up. I need more friends out there who are like me, who don't want to drink and who want more from life. And everybody knows alcohol, how can you be successful if every weekend you're wasting being hungover? Poppy, shut the fuck up during my video. You're wasting all these weekends getting drunk and being hungover. It's time to wake up and start living your life. And when you stop drinking, let me tell you something, you're way happier. Here's your baseline dopamine, right? Alcohol brings it up here, but then the next day it goes below the baseline, meaning that you have to spend the next couple of days just to get on your normal level of happiness. When you remove the drink, you're happy all the time, baby. And I can't believe it took me basically giving up for 4 months to realize how fucked up this shit is and how I'm done with it. It's done nothing beneficial for me. Hell, I barely even got laid getting drunk, and that was the main reason I loved going out, was obviously looking for some girls. Come on. Don't lie to yourself. Even girls out there going out to clubs and getting drunk, you're looking for hookups, you're looking for love. Because it's in a social occasion where you feel more confident because alcohol's in the equation. So stay tuned for my next video because I really want to help people give this shit up. I've seen too many people suffer, not enough many people prosper, and it's time to change, baby. Thank you so much for joining me in my journey. Time is our most valuable resource. And until the next one, Breathe deep. Smile big.